Alright, let's dive straight into the shadowy world of the Cartel de los Soles, one of the most controversial and mysterious criminal organizations in Latin America. So, what exactly is the Cartel de los Soles? It's not your typical cartel with a flashy kingpin. Instead, it's an alleged Venezuelan network of high-ranking military officials using their power and connections to move massive amounts of cocaine overseas. The name literally means Cartel of the Suns because those golden sun insignias on Venezuelan generals' uniforms? Yeah, they're the calling card. But here's the catch. Not everyone agrees the cartel even exists. Some say the whole thing is an elaborate political story, a way to attack the Venezuelan government. Others insist the evidence is overwhelming, pointing fingers at generals, officials, even sitting politicians. So, how do they actually operate? From what's been uncovered, it's all about leverage and access. These aren't street-level pushers. They allegedly use government resources, airstrips, border controls, military vehicles, to move drugs out of Venezuela. Their main product, cocaine. Tons and tons of it funneled through the South Caribbean with destinations in the US and Europe. And they don't work alone. The Cartel de los Soles is suspected to collaborate with Tren de Aragua and Mexico's infamous Sinaloa cartel. This network stretches across Latin America, making it one of the most powerful and elusive operations out there. Now let's talk fresh news, because things have escalated fast. On July 25, 2025, the U.S. Treasury officially designated the Cartel de los Soles as a foreign terrorist organization and a specially designated global terrorist. That's a big deal. It means anyone linked to them, even financially, faces international sanctions. The goal? Cut off their money, freeze their assets, squeeze the cartel until it cracks. But the US didn't stop at paperwork. In August 2025, they sent nearly 4,500 troops and several Navy warships into the southern Caribbean. The message was clear: no more safe havens for traffickers. And then, on September 2, 2025, the U.S. Navy launched a dramatic strike against a drug-running vessel tied to Tren de Aragua, killing 11 suspected members, sending shockwaves through the region. This wasn't just a one-off. It was the first time in decades the U.S. military used naval force in the South Caribbean for counter-narcotics. It signals a bold new phase, aggressive, kinetic, and unapologetic. Now, why does all this matter? Because the lines between government, military, and organized crime have never been blurrier. The Cartel de los Soles allegedly uses state power to supercharge their operation, making it nearly impossible for traditional law enforcement to keep up. Meanwhile, U.S. actions are raising the stakes, turning what's usually a police matter into a geopolitical showdown. Some experts warn, though, history shows these big crackdowns rarely solve the problem. Drug networks adapt, find new routes, new partners. But for now, the Cartel de los Soles is under more pressure than ever, and the world is watching closely. So what happens next? That's the million-dollar question. But one thing's clear: the battle over Latin America's drug routes just got a lot more intense. Provided by www.laprove.com, source of nopal and worm salt, geosecurity matrix created partly by AI and humans. Despite disadvantages, AI can scrape latest info from global internet.